this spirit spoon for this one.
A homemaker in the kitchen, pots clinking, cooking up love flavors, never shrinking. She adores her man, feeds him like a king. Her heart in the meals, that's where the magic's been. Her love on the stove, passion in every bite. Culinary queen, her love's cuisine, hearts intertwined in a dish is serene. Cooking up joy, happiness, fresh green, filling their souls and love supreme.
Well, today is the day. I'm going to be canning with my ball canner today, electric canner, for the first time, and I'm very nervous. Today I'm going to be canning tomatoes. First time doing tomatoes. This is like my second time ever canning. I've never canned with an electric canner. I'm nervous as hell. And yeah, it's always made me nervous to can. But we're going to start with showing you what I did. So I cleaned out the canner real nice with soap and water and everything. And I put water in there. Halfway. I cleaned everything nice with hot boiling water. Got the jars ready and everything. We're going to put those in the canner. And I got all my ingredients for everything. I got the tomatoes all washed up. I got the water boiling because I got to peel it, so I got to dip them in there. But you really got to get organized. You don't want to lose a step here. So first off, I'm going to set the canner. But first I got to put the jars in there. And, to boil off the jars and make them nice and hot for when the tomatoes are ready. And then we're going to do what we have to do. One thing I forgot to do was score the tomatoes. So I have 12 tomatoes that I'm using today. Just going to score like that. Do a cross. And I'm going to do that to all 12 before I dump them in the water. You got to wait till that's boiling, and it's boiling now. So I'm going to finish those 12. And then we're just going to put it in the water for 30 to 60 seconds just to help peel this off after. Alright, so the tomatoes are scored. I'll try to put them in there as fast as possible. Ooh, I just had enough water, guys. Look at that, just enough water. All right, good. Woo! Nerve-wracking. So I'm going to put it in for 50 seconds. I'll use my microwave because I don't have 50 seconds on my timer thing, so. Come on. Then you got to plunge that in cold water. So I have a bowl of distilled water. I don't want tap water. This is all distilled water, guys. In a bowl. Oh, this is very nerve-wracking for me. I don't like doing this. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And I'm going to use these because, well, I don't think that's going to... Oh, it's going to take off the skin. Alright, so this one here, come out right away. Woo! In the cold water, plunge. In the cold water, plunge. Let's go. Look at that. It's already starting to peel. You see that? It's starting to peel already. Let's get her done. Get her done, people. Let's get her done. So it's just to peel off the skin a lot easier, right? Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. So these are not hot. We're not making a hot recipe. This is cold packing it. It's just easy to take off the skin this way. Now I'm going to start boiling the water in the back there. because we're going to use the water from the kettle to fill the jars, right? Now I need a space for my tomatoes. Oh, I don't have much space to work with. Frick sakes. Okay, a little bit of space here. Woo! Freaking running around with my head cut off. I don't think I like canning, guys. I really think I don't like canning. I don't think this is going to be something I'm going to be doing on a regular basis. It's really irritating. It gives me really bad anxiety. And where the hell are all the knives? Seriously, look what I have in the butcher block. Look at this. 2 knives in the butcher block. Where are all my freaking knives? These are serrated knives. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because I'm prepared and then freaking there's not a knife in the freaking butcher block? Whatever. Okay. This is what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to get that bowl back. Where's my bowl now? I'm gonna fucking snap. Okay. I'm just gonna take that off like that. We're gonna put this in a bowl because right now I just want to get them peeled. They're a lot easier to peel this way. I've never done it this way. I just read it in the book and it looks like it's going to work quite well. Two hands. There we go. Believe me, my hands are clean, clean, clean. Because I've been washing everything. Soap and water. Disinfecting everything. So my hands are as clean as could be. This is not boiling fast enough. Oh, shut up. Oh, that one. Look at that. That one's starting to stick there. This one didn't peel as well. Thank you very much. Just give me some extra work to do. Just going to throw it back in there for a bit. I like it when it just comes off nice and easy, you know? Nice and easy. Look at that. Yeah, honestly, this is stressing me out. First of all, we had the city had a boil water advisory. I'm like, great, how am I going to do this now? Right? But then I found out that we have our own water system, like our little township, so we're not connected with that water system. So we didn't have the boil advisory, so that's good. But just the thought of doing this and getting everything ready and, the fear of screwing up and, botulism is a thing, you don't want to get sick. So stressful, very stressful. And some people are like, oh, it's so easy. It's like, well, some people have done it over and over again, or they've canned before. And, this is only my second time canning. Last time it was like I made a relish with zucchinis and corn, and that turned out really well. But that was very stressful as well. But I've never done it with the water canner that is electric. So this is all new to me, you know. My God, there's so many. I have limited room right now. Everything is big. There's my little station right there with my jars, right? So I'm going to cut these. And as I go, first of all, we're going to do this. This needs to be hot. So I could use this because this water here is hot. There's nothing wrong with the world today. Don't know what it is. Gonna move it around there. I don't want it too hot, but just hot enough, you know? Because these are washed. Tomatoes were washed. It's all the same stuff that's going in there, so. But before we do that, we got to put the citric acid and everything in there. So we're going to put in each pint jar, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pint jars. We're going to put 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. So I'm using the real lemon. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Come on, open. Where's my tablespoon now? I'm gonna fucking snap. Not supposed to get this wet, but I'm not gonna fight to look for a tablespoon, so 1 tablespoon of lemon juice in each jar. And 1 teaspoon of salt. And I'm using the Bernardine salt for pickling. Is it? 1 teaspoon. Teaspoon, just like that. All right, so now I'm going to take my tomato and kind of cut it. Just like that. Because this is just going to be like, I'm going to use it for like pieces of tomatoes, you know, like for sauces and stuff. I'm not going to make a sauce for this, but we just want to have tomatoes, right? So I think about maybe 2 tomatoes, about, I need a small one. A small one there. Maybe 2 tomatoes per jar. Yeah. 2 tomatoes per jar. Should do it, guys. Ooh. So these are the ends. I don't want the ends in it. Now I'm going to add, is the boiling water ready? Boiling water is not ready. So we could keep packing the other ones. This one here, just going to put it in here. Put it around a little bit. It's just so the jar doesn't crack when we put boiling water in it. Oh my god. Next time I'll be a little bit more organized. I think I'm organized enough, but I'm very nervous right now, and I don't like being nervous like this. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. I know I'm not supposed to use wood, but I am. So that's the acidity. And 1 teaspoon of the salt. And that's the preservative. Okay. And then we continue doing the tomatoes again. Cut the end off. There we go. Like, you can make a sauce or whatever you want, right? But I'm not making no sauce. Because I'm going to make my sauce with this. With this, you know? So you cut them in half. You can put them in whole. You can put them in quarter. Chunk them up, whatever you want. But I'm just cutting them in half. Then in quarters. Just like that. I think after the first jar, you get a little bit more confident. Oh, I could put 3 in there. So 3 it is, guys. Woo. Cut the end off. Root. Yeah, I definitely could put 3. And got room here. Oh, it's gonna start whistling. Okay, stop. Stop spitting. Shit, it's spitting all over the place. Okay, I can't deal with this right now. Okay. Put that aside. And I've got to keep doing that. Break that down a little bit. Don't want that all over my jar, you know. I'm looking so professional, ain't I? Which one did I just grab and put? What the hell? Oh, there it is. I was like, I lost my jar. Ah! We gotta put the acid in there. Frick's sakes. One tablespoon of lemon juice. Can't forget that stuff. That's the thing that's gonna, you know, do its thing, right? I should have done all the jars first with this. And then, you know. And a teaspoon of salt. This one might have 3 tomatoes. Cut that in half like that. Okay. Just that tomato? No. Push some more in there. Maybe half of another one. Take the end off. Okay. What a mess. I need napkins, lots of napkins. Put that aside. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, people. Hot, 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 hot. Put like that. Remember, these jars are disinfected already. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. See, I'm getting a little. My anxiety is starting to go down a little bit. I feel a little bit calmer, a little bit more confident. Now, did I do the lemon in there? No, I didn't. Okay, Natty. Next time, note to self, get the lemon ready. Get the salt ready. Okay. So, 1 tablespoon of lemon. 1 teaspoon of salt. Now, before I do the same mistake over again, I'm going to do that right away in the jar for the next one, because we don't want to lose that step, right? Make sure they all got it. They all got it, okay. So, salt and lemon in the next one, and that's the last of the jars that I needed. I counted that out pretty well. Holy cow, did I ever. All right. Yeah, baby. So, put that aside. Last but not least, these 2 wonderful tomatoes are going in the last jar. It's getting slippery. If I wanted to, I could put the whole tomatoes in there, but nah. Just do it this way. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to clean up the area, and we're going to get this ready now. I'm going to clean up the lids, and well, the lids are already clean, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. Alright, so I have my jars ready here in the corner. Now, we kind of have a little bit of a mess on the rim and everything else, but we're going to do what we were supposed to do. We took the hot boiling water, and we're going to put some in every jar and leave about 1/2 inch from the top. A little too full. I filled this up to the rim. Okay. So I'm just going to push down on that a little bit. So this view should help a lot better. The other view was on my other stand. It was in my way. It was inconvenient. It was giving me a sore neck. I'm trying to make it where I can do this without getting irritated. You know what I mean? So this guy here. It's too big, so I'm going to stick him here. There we go. Let's see now. Yeah. I really don't think I like canning, guys. You can't see. Why don't they do it where you could actually see on here what it says? Like, you can't see the green. You got to be in the light. 1/2 inch, so it has to be here. Need more water. Or I can't pass that. Okay. Okay, so we're good. We're good. We're good. Just gotta get this guy down. So we'll start with one at a time. So we're gonna look at the bubbles. We're gonna see if there's bubbles on the side here. There's no bubbles. Get rid of those bubbles on the bottom. Just go all the way to the bottom. Make sure that's down. It's there we go. Now we're gonna take our napkin. So I take a paper towel. I have a little bowl of vinegar here. And just clean off the edges. Make sure there's nothing there so you get a good seal on everything. Then you take the dry side of it, make sure it's nice and dry. Nothing around there because we don't want nothing contaminating our seal. Now I have my lid lifter. If you've never seen that before, it comes with the kit. You don't have to touch it. These have been washed. Is there one or two? Well, either way. Okay, so there's one. Alright, so you lift that, like that, put that on top. Put this around. Finger tight, so not tight, just finger tight, like that. And then we're going to take that and we're going to put that in the big electric canner. So we're going to use this like that. You see how secure that is? Come with me. And then we have the rack at the bottom. Now you'll gently place it on top. Just like that. Oh, is there enough water? I guess I'll have to put more of that water from the kettle. And then I'll do the same for the other ones. Clean the lid. I'll do it one more time to show you. Take the bubbler. Make sure there's no bubbles. Twirl it around a little bit. If you see bubbles in there, it's going to help get rid of those bubbles. Make sure it's underwater. Like that. And then we take our handy dandy lifter. Put it, oh, before we do that, what do? You got to take the vinegar. Clean off the edge. Make sure it's nice and clean. Take the dry side. Clean off the edge. Nothing there. It's nice, nice. Nice, nice. Do that. Ooh. On top. Sealed good. Looks good. Okay. Put this on top. Here we go. Just sealed tight. Just finger tight. Same thing with this. We're gonna... Where's my grabber? Where's my fucking grabber now? There it is. Grabber. Put it in the water. Okay, so I'll be back once these are done. Okay, so it's barely covering the lids of these jars, so I'm just going to add some of that boiling water on top. Because you need about 2 inches. You know, just to say that it's covered, right? I just had enough water. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so let's set this up now. I'm going to follow the directions. So this is the ball canner. It's an electric canner. I received this as a gift from Sherry for Christmas time. And Sherry got herself one too, so she's experimenting with this as well this year. She started before me. She did some onions already and a couple other things, I think. So, let's do this. Alright, so it's got a timer on here. You're supposed to go to auto canning. Preheat jars. That's what it says. Let me see. Just make sure. Flash and the candy can begins to... Cover the pot and turn the dial to the right clockwise. Preheat jars. Okay, so it's at preheat jars. hell's wrong with my camera? Okay, the camera's not working the way I want it to, so I'm just going to tell you what's going on here. It's starting to make me mad. So you preheat the jar. You go to preheat jar right there. There's a setting called preheat, and then go next. And it starts to preheat the jars. So it does everything for you. Just got to sit back and chillax. Preheating jar settings, press next on display. In the process bar in the top right corner will now begin to flash, and the easy canner will begin to preheat at 180 degrees Fahrenheit. For water bath canning recipes that require starting from an initial temperature below 180 Fahrenheit, cooking mode should be used. Okay, so it says processing jars. I put it on processing jars. So it's going to reach a certain temperature. And then I'm going to put the jars in there. And then it's going to just do its process for 45 minutes. Because it's 40 minutes for cooking time and 5 minutes because of my altitude. Then you let it sit turned off for 5 minutes and then you take it out. This is such a pain in the butt, guys. So there's a preheating jar setting on here. So what you can do is if you washed your jars and everything else, so they recommend that you put the ball jars in there. This is not ball jars that I'm using. I'm using Bernadine. But anyways, so you can put them in there at a certain temperature, and then take them out, fill your jars, put them in there. But what you see me do is I use the stove to do that. Hot jars. Now, my jars are hot because I put them in there thinking, oh, wait a minute. I thought the processing time meant processing the jars and then cooking the jars, right? No, it meant cleaning when you kind of make them hot, before you put the stuff in. So it's processing now. These jars are hot. I just took them out just in case. So they are hot. I hope they don't crack. I'm freaking out here. It will be fine. It will be fine because it will cook for 45 minutes. The jars are still hot right as it is right now. I'm just waiting for it to get to that point to go to the next setting for process. Okay, so it's processing for 45 minutes. I have it in there now processing. So we'll be back in 45 minutes. All right, so after all this headache, I have 5 jars of tomatoes. Gotta listen for the popping sounds to make sure that they all pop and that they worked out. Fingers crossed that they did, because I don't see anything in here. No tomato residue, nothing. So I think they might just work. Hey, look. Look who it is. Look. It's Little Paws. Hi, Little Paws. Little Paws. There's Little Paws. Where is he? Oh, Jay.
Yeah?
He lives inside the shed.
Oh, does he?
He climbed on top and went through the little door. The top of the door.
Oh.
So Paws lives here. In this shed. That was my squirrel moment. So my experience with the ball electric canner was very frustrating. I had lots of anxiety. Will I do it again? Oh, ooh, I heard it. You hear that? Will I do it again? Possibly. Possibly not. It gave me major anxiety. But now that I know how to do it, maybe I will. We'll see in the near future. Or the further future. But I know Jay might try. Jay might try doing it. But as for me, I'll tell you right now, canning is not my favorite thing to do. I'll be honest with you guys. It's a lot of prep. It's a lot of work. It's very time consuming. I've been doing this since this morning when Jay left, and it's 12 o'clock now. So yeah, just for 5 jars of tomatoes. So yeah. Oh, there's another one. 3 more. Come on, baby. Let's hear that clickly clack. That's my canning experience. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Will it make it on the live, or will it make it on here? I'll let you know. Well, they all popped. They all look good. They are all tagged and ready to be put in the pantry. You know those tomatoes that I bought from Giant Tiger? This is what I made. Made 5 jars of tomatoes. I have 1 bag left with 3 in it. And I gave 1 to my sister-in-law. Because, well, she's always giving us stuff, so I gave her a bag of tomatoes as well. So there we go, guys. That will go in my pantry. Little pantry stock up this week. And like I said, they were 87 cents a bag. Nice little stock up of my tomatoes. Nice start to my canning.